Lads, it's a nice rainy day back in Bradford. Jamie out showing his muscles. If only he did some work with them muscles, would be alright. So, good morning guys, we're at Lapse Primary School over in Keighley. Just getting set up for the day. Lads are unloading van, as you can see at background. Caretakers cutting down wooden fence. All guns blazing. So, old wooden fence is what the caretaker's taking down. There's going to be a double gate right there, half of it over the path and half of it not. And then this is going to be replaced for 1.8 V mesh. There's going to be some 1.2 roll top going down as well. Jamie out showing his muscles. If only he did some work with them muscles, would be alright. But yeah, I'm going to nip off once I get van unloaded and go get some gates and come back and then join the lads. It's a nice rainy day back in Bradford, so let's go boys. So, good afternoon. Just, well, I've been here a couple of hours now. Went and picked some more gates up. And lads are just installing the gate around here. Get this fencing line just down to the corner in today as well. Unfortunately, these lads what are putting in the pavement are behind schedule. So we were meant to be putting some 1.2 roll top in all the way down. Probably going to get rescheduled. But we'll give these lads a chance to get it out way tomorrow. But if it's not done, we'll be moving on and we'll have to come back. So I've just been digging some holes now, lads are putting some gates in there. So we're going to be going down that, you just see right there, we're just going to be going down there, nudging to the left a little bit, and then we'll be following it down and then joining on to the gate around the corner. Well, obviously they've got all this in, and then I'll go show you the other side as well. I've got a couple of gates in. Obviously it took me about, takes you forever. I had a couple of appointments this morning over in Leeds and I had to go pick up our gates, so I've picked all that up, joined them on site and cracked on. As you can see, it's looking a lot better than that old timber fence. If I showed you that timber fence, most of it was just absolutely rotten at the bottom. If you'd have leaned against it for a couple of minutes, it'd have probably fallen over. So, and you see, gate in there. So now they've got the access around both sides and no one can get through. They just need to obviously get some padlocks put on and they'll be sound. Then what we'll do as well is, as you can see, our gate guys actually started drilling the holes now, so we can actually put our safety latches straight through. And yep, there's a hole just around there. So he's a good one, our Eddie's. He's looked after us there. It saves us doing it on site. We just come pre with the holes in, so it just means we just attach the fitments and move on. Like I said, I believe we're one of the only companies what add that extra protection. But when you work for a lot of schools, it's, you know, you can imagine, I'll even show you, you can imagine if, kids stood here, not that it ever happens, but if it does, it's got that. So you say, over time, say someone's jumping on it, or kids, even someone's broke in, jumping on fence, and this bolt here breaks for any reason, this will just go over onto them. And let's put it this way, I know it's only a mesh gate, but there's some weight in them, and we do a lot bigger than this. So what we do is we just put that safety catch through, and what that does is if that for any reason ever goes, that latch will just hold it there, stop it from tipping on someone, and potentially might save a child's life one day. You just never know. It's, like I say, it's better being safe than sorry. And it's just extra little things what make a difference as well. So we're putting in 7 gates, and some doubles, some singles. The doubles will have 2 safety latches, one for each leg, and then the other ones will have, the single ones will obviously have one. And yeah, we'll crack on from there. So like I said, it's going to be a late one for us today. It's pushing on 2 o'clock. We reckon 4:30 we'll be out of here. We want to get that gate in and that fencing down to there at least today. But yeah, have a good one, and we will see you tomorrow.
Afternoon, I'll just give you a little run through what we've been doing over at Lapse School for the last 4 days. So this is a front entrance, this is a pair of gates we fit here, 1.2. There's actually some fencing coming here, which we're going to do next Friday. This is just solely to stop vehicles actually entering the school. So they've had some contractors in here, they've made a new pathway for kids. So we put all the pin curbs in and that's going to get tarmac Saturday. We're actually fencing round here. So we're going to bob back next Friday and do it. I'll take you round back. So we've got a pair of double access gates here. And perimeter fencing. 1.8 V-mesh. They're just doing access controls around here for gates. It's 4 single gates. Well, a double's got a telecom on and a maglock, and there's 3 singles with maglocks. Got a single gate here which is getting a maglock on. So we've followed down there like a T-piece coming down. And then that's the new access coming on the new tarmac path. I've actually put a little piece on bottom here because at gradient it cambers off there, so all that's getting tarmacked. That's getting a telecom on and a maglock. And then another like combination gate, a single and a double. To fathom a piece up on bottom as well because it gaps, so yeah, all looking good. We're back here next Friday to finish off. There's a day's work here, so we'll be all done. So we'll see you tomorrow.
Good morning, so we're over in Leeds today, LS7, yep. Baggy, doing what he needs to do, Jamie trying to kick stuff down. But we're just at Sandwich King, got some palisade 2.4 to put in. Holes have already been dug for us, so let's just take these bricks out. And leave that, and a little cut for this little bit. So, these two will be at pub for 12 o'clock.
Fucking 11.
11. So, I'm going to start grabbing all tools off now and all stuff off at vans, and then I've got an appointment to go see, so I'll leave them to it. Come back a bit later, they've got another job to do a bit later on.